Hey YouTube, this is Crazy Cactus. In this video, I'll be opening up 4 packs of Scarlet Violet from pre-release and 1 promo pack for winning. Are you ready to go? Let's go! Are you ready to see the Miraidon? I hope you are! Alright guys, so we're back, and just to get this out of the way, if you do want to see me open up those 4 packs that I got from the pre-release event, the extra packs on top of the ones I got from my build and battle, just, you know, I won't be offended if you skip, but let's just go right to it. I'm going to show you the Miraidon and some concerns I have about some of these like special arts coming up. So let me see if I can focus in on this right here. So as you can see, and I pulled this in my short. I actually got it on recording. I freaked out in the shop when I pulled this. But yeah, there was unfortunately a white nick up there. And if I was able to show you really, really close, but it's hard on my iPhone, it's actually like almost like square cut error, like that white part, which is kind of weird. And that same thing happened on one of the bottom edges. But getting into my concerns. Some of these, like these cards, the normal cards I'll show in a second, but some of these special arts like this one, they feel, maybe it's conspiracy, but they feel thinner. So like, and like the texture on them also isn't as like pronounced as some of the older arts, like older special arts, and I'll have an example of that too. But let me take it out of this. I'll take it out of the sleeve, and if I can show you guys, if I shine it in the light just a certain way, you can see that you can barely see the texture. And if I can sharpen it up, I'll try a little bit, but you really can't. Like in our previous special arts, you can like feel like that fingerprint ridges, like that texture. It's really pronounced. Here, it's not. But don't get me wrong. I mean, look at that. It's still a very beautiful card, but it does feel thinner to me. Maybe like somebody will say like, oh, it's like negligible, or it's a few microns difference or whatever, or the printing company might later come out, or Rattle will release a video saying you're all full of it, you know, they're the same cardstock, whatever, and I'll be happy to hear that for sure. But I mean, again, so it is a beautiful card, but I do feel like it is thinner and the texture is a little bit lacking. I don't know. And so let me show you what I mean, because I already said that. So here's the Leafeon V, right, from Evolving Skies. If I mean, look at that, how it catches the light there. You can see the texture, you can see the ridges, and you feel it so much more if you lightly drag your finger across it, right? You don't want to get your smudges all over it, but just look at the texture, you can see it. And I also have the Leafeon VMAX from Evolving Skies as well. Maybe I'll grade these someday, I don't know. But again, if I shine it, I mean, just look at the texture. You can see it in the Leafeon. You can see it in the silver part on the bottom of the card. It's just that texture is great. I'm just missing that in that Miraidon. That's all. Again, I'm not complaining about pulling the Miraidon. That's a fantastic pull. I mean, right now, I mean, I'm recording this on March 23rd. We still have a week before it officially comes out, and that's like sitting on TCG Player for $130. But, you know, that's just my only concerns. I don't really have that much of a concern with the regular cards. Like, the reverses look amazing. I think the reverses are dope. I mean, I love how we have that now, like the lightning. You know, the train. And just look at that. I think that's cool. I think that's really awesome. The water, just awesome reverses. And the thickness of these regular cards feels pretty much the same. Very similar to me, about the same. You know, again, the hollows, about the same thickness. So I don't really have complaints about these. The regular, somebody else out there might say, like, I do notice a difference with the regular cards too, and you might be right. But for right now, you know, I don't see it with the regular cards. Also, I did manage to pull a Gardevoir EX that I also have in one of my other pre-recorded shorts on the channel. So the star pattern for these EXs is pretty cool, but it's very subtle. You have to catch the light. I mean, here I have a big light here that it really catches it. But like, you know, look at that. That is great. That is fantastic. I mean, I can't complain about that. I do like that effect. But you really got to be able to catch the light. If you're like this, but you really got to hit my light. If I'm hitting my light, it's gonna get it. and that's what you see. And it's just then there's like millions of those stars, and that is cool, I will say. Now, for those of you who have been just sticking around for the packs or just skip to this point, here we go. We're going to go to the packs. So I went to a pre-release with Trev. Shout out to Trish and Trev. I only won one of my 3 battles. Trev won 2 out of his 3, and then he brought his packs from his build and battle box that he had, those 4 packs, plus the packs for participating and the packs for winning. He brought that home to Trish, because I know she was excited to open those too. So I hope you guys got good pulls. I don't think your video, last I recently checked, wasn't up yet for those, but I hope to see it soon, because that'll be dope. Anyway, let's just make sure this is nice and sharp for you guys, and then we'll get right into it. Yeah, there we go. So, and then this is my promo pack. I got a couple of these, but we're just going to open one for this video so you can see what you get in those. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. And the cool thing about the pack trick is that I actually screwed it up on one of my shorts because it is different now, so I got to remind myself with that. Code card for all you guys doing that. So I'm just going to go through it. I'm not going to do any pack trick. Zangoose, Croagunk, Dedenne, Curlia. Let's sharpen this up again. It's a little bit... I think we can do better. Yeah, there we go. XP Share, Stonejourner, Penny, Metacham, Shuppet, and we got a Klefki Hollow, and then the Energy. Okay, so nothing crazy there. That's okay. Again, when I left the pre-release from opening my 4 packs, and I saved these for this video, pulling that Miraidon was crazy. Crazy. Somebody else opened theirs, and they had the full art Sada, or Sada. She was pretty sweet. She was pretty sweet. All right, so we got Pawmi, Smoliv, Wiglet, Graveyard, Mabistiff, Miriam, Spiritomb or Spirit Bomb, Pokédean, Judge, Dolive, Palmet Hollow, and Basic Energy. I will say the Palmets, that pre-made deck was doing well. I know it was doing really well for Trev, because that's the deck he got, and I actually lost my Hawlucha promo for my deck, so that made me a little sad. All right, so we got Capsakid, Potion, Buizel, Energy Retrieval, Blissey, Jock, Florigato, Mankey, Mareep, Quavel, and back to Energy. So right now we're not getting anything. So hopefully we get last pack magic with this one. And these packs all did come out of the booster box that LGSs get to give those packs out from. So these packs were from a booster box, not from like any other product, right? So just keep that in mind. Code card. We'll just flip it over, and we got last pack here for us. Ralts, Tandemaus, Pokegear, Floette, Flamigo, Fortress, Rocky Helmet, Toadscool, Tarantula, and we have a Cyclizar. Okay, so I'll take that. I'll take that. So at least we got, that is last pack magic. Let me get a quick sleeve for that, guys. And what's so funny, though, is that you can't really see anything on this card, right? Because this is the card that has, like, the other art on top of it, right? So it's like, I feel like there's nothing there. All right. Now let's do the prize pack. So I got several of these, but we're just gonna open one for this video. And from what I've seen in Rev's video, what you really want to get is the Umbreon VMAX, just the regular VMAX, right? So I don't even think there's a pack trick with these. Tower of Waters, Impact Energy, Frosmoth, Fog Crystal, and Single Strike Energy. So nothing crazy, but as you know, or as you might have seen in the other videos, so it all has that special stamp on it. But that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Peace.